It is a Woody and Wilcox show. We are backstage at Weenie Roast 12, and we are joined by Garbage. Everybody, welcome Garbage.
Thank you.
And just for the record, just so I can get it on tape, Mel was afraid to sit next to Shirley. Even though Shirley said, hey, go ahead, please sit down on the arm of my chair, and you denied.
That's true. She denied me.
She scares me. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's always been gorgeous. Huge fan. And I'm almost scared that I'll switch teams if I sit too close to her.
Easy now.
Which is saying something for me.
What are you saying?
What? Now I'm blushing, which never happens.
Which, honestly, sure, you can't get Mel. I mean, she's forced every day for 4 hours to sit in a very small room with us.
I'm fearful of what you're about to say next.
Maybe you should
keep going.
Yeah, that's right. It's just it's very rare that the woman comes in can intimidate somebody like Mel, because we try every day to do something like that, and you do it just by your mere presence.
I think she's just good at faking it.
I've been married twice.
Well, welcome guys to Charlotte. Do you
Thank
guys
you.
remember the last time you guys were in Charlotte?
Pumpkins?
Opening for the Pumpkins, probably, maybe our first album, long time ago.
So 2000.
No,
no
90,
way.
90,
Take it back to the 90s.
95 or 96 or something. Yeah, it's been a long time. We actually played golf. We played golf in Charlotte.
That's right.
Yeah.
Where did you play
We
golf?
sucked, but we did play golf.
That's part.
I have no idea where we played. But
That's awesome.
we had fun.
Do
Yeah.
you remember the guy we played with decided he was going to play left-handed, one of the guys in our crew. Remember that?
Gary. Yeah, Gary decided he was going to play left-handed.
I don't know, because he could barely play
He still beat
right-handed.
us.
But he played left-handed, and he sucked worse than me.
I think he just did that to make us look good.
Did he have like left-handed clubs, or did he rent
No.
them while he was
He's
there?
just
well,
a
yeah, I guess
weirdo.
he did.
He was just a real weirdo. He was kind of weird.
We hope he's listening.
So, what are you guys up to? I mean, where were you last night? That's my favorite question to ask.
That's a good question. Where were we
Because
last night?
do you guys even know where you were last
Of course,
night?
we were in Bristol, Virginia.
Oh,
We were playing a concert for a rival radio station.
are you sure it's rival? We work for the largest broadcasting corporation in the world.
We're
Okay.
all
I'm
for
just
the
being
same
cheeky.
peeps, man.
Yeah.
And before that, we were in Richmond. And before that, we were in Monterrey, Mexico.
Wow. So, yeah, usually you go Monterey, Bristol, Charlotte.
Good routing.
Yes. Well, we moved 2 years ago from Anchorage, Alaska.
No
And So,
way.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's the career path that you always hope for: San Diego, Anchorage, Charlotte.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty well rounded.
I
Yeah.
think it's great.
This
Yeah.
is an amazing part of the country.
Yeah, it's
So beautiful.
It is beautiful.
We
and
love it here.
The weather today has been
And the people are fantastic.
The people absolutely fantastic.
Especially the DJs.
Absolutely.
The DJs are
Surely
awesome
you are a
here.
professional.
He's looking at me aghast, literally.
100% professional. No, are you kidding me? I think my first job in radio was in San Diego, and you guys played a show. I think it was a Christmas show in San Diego, 1996.
Didn't you run these hats? Oh no, I'm getting confused.
Was that Devo?
That sounds right, 96, yeah.
About 96. There was a show, and it was my first time ever on stage after you guys played, and I was so excited because I was the overnight guy, sort of the new person who comes into the radio station. I worked midnight to 6 a.m., and I got to introduce Garbage.
Yay.
And I was so, and I was like, thank you to Garbage for playing. You got Nip High football rules, and it was the only thing that I had. So
Are
Is
you
that
gonna
when they
introduce
sent
us
you-
tonight?
I hope to, and I hope that my fear I have finally overcome my fear, but I think that I have not.
Was that when they sent you to Alaska? Right
What,
after that?
what sent us to Alaska?
After that show, you got sent to Alaska.
Yeah, yes. A vast right-wing conspiracy sent us to Alaska. That's all I can do. Janet Jackson flashed her nipple, and then we went to Alaska.
I know, naughty Janet.
It's a long, sordid story. We don't need to get into it.
No, we don't.
No.
We don't have time for
That's
that.
quite a chain of events.
Believe me, I can connect it, and so can my good friend Wilcox.
Well, good.
We're glad you're here. I know that pediatric cancer is big to you guys, and it's the main focus for you guys coming off of hiatus, right?
No, it's not our main focus, but we were active with the Pavlov Foundation because it's an organization run by two friends of ours who lost their 6-year-old son, and we're very good friends of the family, and we love them, and we've done quite a bit for Pavlov, and over the years, and we intend to keep doing that. But we tend to just support whatever we feel strongest about. You know, it's not just pediatric cancer. There's other causes that we are involved in, but yeah, that's a big one.
Absolutely. And here in town, closer in Charlotte, we had a little girl, Isabella Santos, who had pediatric cancer, and it was our big focus.
Wow.
And she recently passed, and
Oh,
and so we felt a connection because it's not just about that. Maybe I worded the question poorly, but it's
No, that's fine.
It's a main focus that you think this is what we're passionate about. We want to get the word out because pediatric cancer is one of the lowest funded cancers
That's
that is
right.
out there, and there are a lot of great causes, and there are a lot of great things that get good money. Susan G. Komen is coming up here in Charlotte, and that's a wonderful thing. But then you look, and pediatric cancer gets 3% of what gets out there.
That tragedy must make you want to work harder as well.
Yeah, and we're lucky that we have a big, powerful radio station. We can get the word out, and that's why we really appreciate when bands like Garbage say, "Hey, look, we're putting our flag, and this is what we're passionate about."
Yeah.
And so, thank you guys for
Well,
that.
no, I mean, I think
Good
the
on
biggest
ya.
tragedy in life is, I mean, cancer is a scourge at the best of times, but for it to affect a child's life is just absolutely despicable. You know, I mean, we should protect the kids before we protect anybody. So
That's right. Mel is swooning over here. I hope that you got that on camera, Matt. That she is swooning.
I'm sweating.
Where? What do you guys have lined up for the rest of the year?
Oh man.
We're going to the West Coast, doing a few shows there. Then we head to South America, playing like 6-7 countries down in South America. Then we head to Russia for a bunch of shows at towns we've never heard of before. And then we go to Europe, and then we're off for the holidays. But then we start back up again in February.
When
Australia.
does it ever stop?
That's a very good question.
When the party stops.
When the party
Yeah.
stops? Well,
Yeah.
the party's just getting started.
That's right.
It stops when we
Better
stop.
believe it.
We appreciate you guys coming to Charlotte. Thank you so much for taking some time. It's Garbage Backstage. It's Weenie Roast 12. And thank you again so much for everything.
Thanks
you
for
guys
having
do.
us.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Charlotte.
Pleasure.